Hello, ladies and gentlemen, for the people that are on YouTube, shame on you. I'm just kidding. Oh, it's A4. Make some mother flipping noise. Thank you so much for subscribing. Papa bless. Join. Welcome to the club. Well, YouTube, you're saved this time by Mr. SA because I was about to give you guys the smack talk. You guys are not going to be invited to my barbecue party. And neither are the people on Twitch, so you're not missing out. No problem. YouTube is just as good. Let's start off with Dignitas versus Team Liquid. Oh my goodness. Next Sim DK, thank you very much. God bless you. Very nice of you. So with it, just before we, oh my goodness, Dear Can, thank you so much. So much noise, so much sea shanty. Oh, this is the perfect way to start off a review. Oh, Mickey, is that you? Mickle. Rumble ban on red side. I think Rumble is a myth. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. So to start off, I haven't watched this game. I don't know what happens. I don't even know who wins. I don't know anything. I uninstalled Reddit and I don't know anything. I'm going in blind. Going in very, very blind. So let's begin. Orn ban. Very good ban against Team Liquid. Very good ban against Team Liquid. Tam Coco ban. Okay. Tam Coco has been played in North America a lot. I think Tam Coco is good. But I think it compensates for a lot of the issues some of these champions have. But the thing that you give up when you pick Tam is that most of the time your lane phase will be very weak. And I don't see a lot of NA bot lane punishing lane enough, you know. Okay, so set ban last. This is what I thought we would see with set, blue side ban, because I think set can only be used as a counter. But okay. Kiana is open. Thresh first pick. Ooh. Afromu. Thresh first pick. After CoJJ's performance on Thresh, I think you can calm down here, partner. You can calm down. It's time to lock in Senna, baby. You can lock in Senna. Boom. If you lock in Senna, free win. Now, here, if Team Liquid go Senna, Gragas. Oof. Magnifique. Whoosh. Go for it, baby. Senna Gragas. What are they gonna pick? I'm fine with Senna Elise too. Nautilus. Okay. Well, it's fine. You can pick jungle later. You have Elise and Gragas open. You can pick Senna later. No, don't pick Senna later. Please pick Senna. Senna is so OP. Please. Lock in Senna. Okay, we're on a good path. So now what the response is, you need a Felios. And you need to pick jungle. Have to pick jungle. Oh, my pen is yellow and Dignitas is yellow. Please pick jungle. Because if enemy pick jungle third and they ban out the junglers, it's dangerous. Okay, Felios, good. Okay. So let's consider this. Picking GP away from the GP one trick. I don't mind. It's okay. Not a problem. Impact, good GP. Honey, even better GP. We're fine. Jungle, maybe Grig, Lee Sin, also cool. Jarvan. Okay. I'm going to do subscriber only because I don't want to be spoiled. I don't know the results of this game. I don't know anything. Don't know the result of the game. Who needs a fantastic GP? But it gives you a lower priority jungler here if Team Liquid decides to go down this path. Aatrox could be a lock-in here. Aatrox match GP and you're happy? Okay. Okay. I studied you, Impact, at the World Championship. I know you. Tank player, Aatrox player, GP player. Nothing has changed, huh? Nothing has changed. Okay, let's continue. Second wave bans. Mid laners. Syndra and LeBlanc are open. So they are very, very strong blind picks here. Strong fourth picks. I don't know how much Frogan likes playing LeBlanc. Apparently not enough. Syndra, fantastic blind pick now. Still, there are some soft counters to Syndra, of course. Whether it's what's it called? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought completely. Nevertheless, there are like echo soft counters. There's ways to deal with it, right? Gragas Elise into Schönfire locking in Jarvan. That's what he's been playing every game, and it's also not too bad. But of course, Thresh can cancel him and lantern people out and do well. Syndra is open. I guess a thought process could be to ban Syndra and then look to pick. I don't know if Frogan is he's gonna play Anivia or what. I don't know, Soraka. I don't know why did people hype this game? Soraka mid lane. Michael Jarvan, just lock it in. We know Schönfire is Jarvan one trick. Just lock it in. Just stop kidding around here. There's no reason to fool us. Oh, okay. Schönfire with the spice. Okay, is being spicy here. Quite spicy. You know, I can. Okay. Is this a denial from? Whoa. What happened? We just teleported. What? Okay. Orianna. And then Rise. Okay. That's a fine matchup. If that's what Dignitas land on blue side, they're happy. They're happy. It's not fine. Okay. Well, nevertheless, we jump into the game. To evaluate draft, like I think if you're sitting on Senna, you're always better. Dark Harvest Senna. What? What year is it? Oh. 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 Wow. Okay. Well, Dark Harvest is questionable. If we compare the two drafts. Oh, Bobby Brown, 7788. Thank you so much for subscribing. Okay. Senna, Dark Harvest. Orianna with Phase Rush. Makes sense. You want to do short trade into Rise. You want to Q down and walk away. You need to jog away. And Jarvan is a fine lock-in here. One of the better junglers that was in the game. Kiana was open in all of this. GP. GP is quite good here. GP is quite good. Honestly, both drafts, I don't think there's nothing here that really stands out to me as better. I think if anything, Team Liquid, I think they will have an easier time to play on split. I think Aatrox scales better into side than GP. Jarvan, there are ways to deal with Jarvan for Team Liquid. They have very strong split, and they also have Senna later for mid game. So if I would have to choose a draft, I would say Team Liquid's draft is better. Dignitas do have ways to snowball though. Like if you with Dignitas find ways to get kills with Trash and Jarvan early, then you can snowball. But snowballing has not been the name of the game, so we'll just have to pay attention of how it goes. So just play it. Ideally here, you want to use level 2 of Jarvan to pressure. You want to use it to gain something in the Orianna lane. You want to use Trash to lantern someone in. Strange choices here altogether. TP and Dark Harvest. Very, very greedy. It's like you have Dark Harvest to win a poke battle, and I don't know. It's just weird. Like Gangplank ultimate is not that amazing into this composition. Like you can just buy Yumu's on Senna and kind of jog out of it and then heal out of it, so the chip damage doesn't matter too much. I think definitely there are. I just think Team Liquid have a better comp. That's just it. Let's just move this into a more convenient location. Maybe press it away while we don't use it. Okay. Okay. So Java starting red with Leash. Dignitas giving up bot prior. Team Liquid will look to get level 2 first here. CoreJJ starting W, punching the wave. Normal stuff. They're fighting for level 2. Level 2 is going to be won by Team Liquid's bot lane. Very happy to do so. Javan is pathing into top side. Javan did not use his level 2 power, but Jensen seems like he respected, because usually Rise players can get prior level 1, I think, against Orianna, but maybe not without Corrupting Potion. I think Corrupting Potion should come back into mid lane Rise. I think his lane becomes too weak with Sapphire Crystal and refillable. I think people just need to go Corrupting again and look to heart rate and use the fact that you have TP when the enemy doesn't have TP. Zoro no Kenji! Yare yare! Thank you very much. Arigato gozaimashita for subscribing. Shenfire, trading. Both junglers basically doing the same jungle path. Seeing that the Raptors are open is a pretty big tell here. Impact in position on the wave on top in a very particular manner here that shows that he didn't play that aggressive. Gangplank anyway wins early, so even if Lee path into top, they're going to lose the 2v2. Gangplank wins against Aatrox early on. That's just it, That's just it. There's no dive option on bottom, so this is going to be... Oh, so the NALCS stream is showing us that the map is divided. Very cool. Very cool. Very nice. Production. Rise with the TP back now, using the fact that he has, decent base timing there. Orianna crashed the wave and then he bounced into the turret. TP back with Tyr, and now Shenfire maybe should look to base in mid, because this is the timer for Rise to pressure. He wants to pressure, gain an advantage here. If Greg is here and Froggen gets to push this wave in, Jensen gets nothing. So it's very important that Lee Sin rushes into mid here. If he doesn't rush into mid here and Froggen can push in this wave, Jensen's TP is for nothing. Right now, Greg is spending time around mid lane. Froggen is calling him. Is Jensen calling him? Shenfire. Jensen is taking a lot of HP damage though. He's trading push for HP, which is maybe not the best choice, but Orianna didn't get the wave in, so Jensen can enjoy this item advantage. Who's better in side lane, GP or Rise? Rise should win. Depends on how fed the GP is. GP based on Doran's Blade and impact being this CS number into GP is very good. Is very, very good. There is the Shenfire punish, and this is very good. Jensen should not look to base. They should look to pressure further. Like here, most of the time you should ask your Lee Sin to walk up and Rise to walk up. Here is a good time to pressure. There's no reason to walk away. Here, Michael Jarvan needs to show. Jarvan needs to share XP here. So this is a very, very common mistake. Lee needs to stay. You broke the summoners, which was very, very good. You punished the fact that Orianna needs to push in the wave, Rise has item advantage. Very nice, you know? Very, very nice. Very well played by Jensen. We enjoy it, you know? But then the continuation. Michael Jarvan needs to be forced and pulled here. So here, the fact that Lee Sin is jogging away. Don't like. So we continue. Here, Lee Sin, just follow. So Froggen is going to be able to catch these creeps, follow up, and then here, you know, if Lee is around here to cancel bases, to annoy, to bother, it is a much better, I think. Orianna got cancelled. Jarvan's in the back and mid lane. Jarvan is in a very tricky spot because he literally can't save the Orianna. But here, Lee needs to be mid. He just needs to be mid. He needs to commit here. Needs to be mid. This needs to be pressured. Okay, we continue. Orianna using pots. As long as Orianna didn't base, we're happy. We're very happy. But Froggen managing his resources very well, honestly. Like he is still rather healthy. Burned flash and cleanse. So take the point about pressuring mid with a grain of salt. No, Cookie, please don't enter my life. Whoa, what the fuck happened? What fell over? Oh shit. The picture of me and Elena in Japan, they pushed it on the floor. I'll put it over here. No, YamatoCannon, that's rude, man. That's very rude. Okay, so let's take a look. So I was a bit too extreme with saying that they need to pressure mid because I didn't see how many potions Orianna actually had. She has so many potions still, so she actually got a lot of health back. And then with the biscuit on 6 minutes, she's rather healthy. So the 2v2 is not that terrible, honestly, because of how healthy Froggen is. He just played early levels too good. Okay. There's just maybe there's just no advantage to be gained here, because I just didn't realize that Orianna had 2 potions. She had 2 potions for entire lane phase, so that's pretty bad. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh, ew, oh. Oof. Oh, don't let this guy farm this, man. Kill him. Okay. So honestly, Froggen is just too good. How's Froggen have 2 potions? Froggen has 2 potions after all of this. That's crazy. Cookie? What are you doing? Okay. Well, just the fact that Froggen has 2 potions is such a big deal, because I thought after the dive that happened, they weren't showing us their items. I thought Orianna doesn't have Orianna doesn't have any HP. And then here, like the ball position is too good to flash away from in the direction of the turret. Like he needed to flash here. And then he would live. But this is him flashing towards the turret is just bad. So that's good. Orianna being even against Ryze and the Ryze have no flash is good. It's good. It's very big. Very, very nice. Greg, I think here the 2v2 mid lane for Dig, Greg's timing on being mid lane was superior. And Orianna just having all potions is just huge. It's very big. I just need to check what Cookie is doing. Okay. So people were asking about Johnson, and honestly, Huni and like Frogan have been they've been smurfing, and Greg has been playing around them that it's too early to judge. How do we judge Johnson? He just needed to not die, and basic attack most of the time. We don't know. We don't know how good he is yet, but he's decent. Definitely better than most AD carries in North America. Dignitas. Let me see how did they arrange the swap. Look, my cat is entering my backpack. It's trash. Johnson is just walking all the way. He's jogging to the Rift Herald, and Trash is basing for Moby Boots. It's obviously faster. GP is in time for bottom. Top is frozen. I think GP is calling for this swap because the wave top is too terrible, and he wants to keep his TP. We need the cat cam, but the thing is he's all over the place. Should I set up like a net of just give her a GoPro? I don't want people to see my house, man. That's pretty strange, man. I don't know if you see this, man. Okay, you don't see this. You don't see it. She's just entering my backpack right now. Or he. Why am I saying she? Not wrong. Okay. Shit, I apologize. I'm getting distracted quite often during this review. So Dignitas swapped Afrom with Moby Boots, but GP is in bottom with no GP ult. So he GP ulted to burn Impact's flash. We saw that all in. Impact flashed, Huni flashed, and Impact survived. Impact being even in this lane is super, super good. Impact did super well in this lane, honestly. World champion. That's why Huni is not world champion. Dignitas get the Herald off of the temple. Had nothing to do with the fight, and Huni gets a lot of CS in bottom. His wave was frozen on top, as we mentioned before, and Aatrox began to unfreeze the wave. Huni gets plate, and now we have a mirrored matchup, even though Drake is on bottom. So most of the time, Dignitas is, or both bot lanes are going to look to find the swap. Dig should get level 6 off of this. Team Liquid are already looking to swap for the Drake. So Drake focus that big. I don't like that Jensen is showing that he's basing here. Maybe he's just looking to bait. Frogan with blue, walking up the wave freely. Thresh is hovering behind him. I think the way Dignitas play around mid lane is one of the stronger, honestly. They play it super, super well. I think Frogan is actually playing with a support and a jungler that is playing around him. And that is super, super cool. Like this entire game, Greg's timings on mid lane and the way Frogan played to keep 2 potions is fantastic. And then it finally found an opening. They punished Jensen for the silly mistake he did. He also flashed. It was good. Okay. Okay, 1k gold leaf for dig. Rift Rod needs to be used soonish. Impact should begin to win this lane quite extensively. Okay, GP ult. Impact no flash, but Impact is flying away. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. It's a Cinder Hook Jarvan. Dig swapping, but it's not the end of the day because Team Liquid is already hitting the top turret, so the tempo was completely fine here. Completely fine for Team Liquid. Like this, of course, this is the price you pay for not having the Rift. So the tempo is in favor of Dig, but it's not the most horrible thing. The question now, if Dig have enough firepower to take the next turret, I think they do actually. They do. They actually do. Oh, okay. Okay. I think the dive was a bit too optimistic. Hit turret was definitely the move there. Team Liquid get a kill and trade the 1-for-1 in turret, and of course the tier 2 was also downed by Dig. So they get more gold. As the benefit of getting Rift right, if you mismatch, your tempo will always be higher, and they went all in for it. Also, the way GP prepared the wave for Grieg to come and then to pressure Aatrox off to chunk him was also very, very good, but of course GP ult was used. And if GP ult was, for example, used on top turret instead of for the Aatrox, this could have been even more dangerous. You know? If GP ult was used on top wave, that would have been really, really crazy. So for everyone tuning in right now, the reason we have sub-only chat because I don't know the result of this game. I don't know what's happening. Dignitas not on the same page. Well, Dignitas very much on the same page throughout this game. I think they played stellar. Honestly, they played quite stellar. GP I think played his lane wrong. Aatrox being even at that point is very bad for him and the matchup. Jensen going through lane phase and not burning a single Orianna potion is also very, very bad. Do you think swap at 8 minutes to take Herald is good strategy? Yeah. It depends on the position of everything, and the swap that Dig did was good because the top wave was so bad for GP. Like GP was fucked and would have to TP top. So when they swapped, Dignitas could actually solve the top wave because they outnumber and at the same time send GP into bottom. So GP lost the lane there, but they fixed it by swapping. You know, his lane was lost. He would have to TP back. But the way they did it, he kept TP and it was very good. It was very good. Very well played. Oh. Okay. Finally some action. We missed the part where Senna and Nautilus go into mid lane. After pushing top, they go into mid lane and they're matching Rise with GP. It's quite decent, but I think both like Aatrox now with Ninja Tabi is gonna struggle against Orianna if Orianna's on matching on bot. Orianna should, with finished items, should win against both. I think Rise has some options to outplay the Orianna, but of course there's no TP on Orianna, so they can also just choose to play away from her and look to outnumber. That's fine too, since there's no bottom tower anyway, and Orianna is just going to create a slow push and then most likely hover into mid lane here. Lee is taking a long route into top side, and I think this is quite predictable, this move here. Lee Sin even gets spotted on this ward here, but look at GP, the reaction is way too late. Huni also had flash here if he wanted to survive, and Huni is just being way too greedy. Like Orianna is showing on bot wave. Team Liquid have an opportunity to gank top for free just because Orianna is showing on bot wave. So let Orianna push and then show. There's no rush at all. Dignitas try to respond while Team Liquid are trading for top tower. Rise is going to pick it up. Rise is TP, but Doublelift can easily clear waves, no problem. If you break a tower and you get a kill for a Cloud Drake, you say worth it every day of the week. Every day of the week, worth it. But this is something Huni should have known is coming, and they could have definitely delayed it. So far, what do we have? Dignitas executing the mid 2v2 better, the swap into Herald was executed better, and then a swap out of Herald was also executed better. They got 2 turrets, and I think if GP used ult top wave instead of for Aatrox ult, then it would have been better. Would have been way better. We continue. So if we pause now and evaluate the game state, what are our expectations? GP no Trinity Force yet. I think side is winnable for Aatrox and Ryze. Orianna is still very, very strong. John Soon has been swapping around a lot, so he definitely is behind on CS. Mid prio, I think, should be in favor of Team Liquid. I think their 3 is stronger than the enemy 3. So we'll just have to see how it pans out. Gangplank, even though he should be weaker in splits, I think it's not overbearing just yet, you know. It will take time before it's too much. And in North America, it hasn't mattered that much if you're weaker in split. So we'll just have to wait and see if it does actually matter outcome-wise. Vision-wise, Team Liquid managed to put some wards on top side of the map. Now the vision should be built around Herald, and Team Liquid are quite set up already here with a lot of TP flanks for impact or Ryze for that matter. The way you want to fight is you want to make sure that Aatrox and Lee flank, and then you Nautilus ult, and you one-shot key targets. Dignitas want to kite backwards. They want to kite backwards, use Trash Lantern, and make sure that initial Nautilus ult engage doesn't cause too much damage. Because if Orianna and GP and of course Aphelios can kite, then they're going to win fights. Team Liquid with the superior vision here. Orianna is looking to catch top wave. Gangplank is showing on bottom wave. Team Liquid are in a better position for mid wave. I think here Dignitas made a mistake because they skipped a step. They didn't go for the mid wave. Orianna should have been here 4-man, and then they should have retake through river while Ryze is showing. Instead, they are going to catch with Orianna. They didn't go for the mid wave, and they placed their pings down way too early. So these pings were easily cleared. Aatrox came into mid lane. This mid wave was alive for way too long, and the fact that Ryze was showing on top wave went unpunished. It's not the fact that Ryze showing on top lane is bad, it's a trade-off, right? But here there was no trade-off because Team Liquid managed to push in the top wave. They also managed to get mid prio and also river control. So Team Liquid setting up for this Rift Herald much better. Much better. So just to show once again. Vision already established. In the you see it right here, vision. Vision established, right? From the situation before. Now Ryze is beginning to push in the wave. So ideally what Ryze wants to do, because of the nature of Ryze and how little impact he has in mid lane, he wants to push the wave that is coming here as well. And he can do so because he has vision from before. If he didn't have this vision, then taking control of river first would be more important, and then they would be able to enter here, right? But here Team Liquid have everything. Now Ryze walks for the next wave, and ideally what you want to do in order to punish the fact that Ryze is here is that you have 4 members of Dignitas on mid lane. 4 members of Dignitas on mid lane while Ryze is showing, and then you retake this entire space. And as you retake, that's the point in time. Hey! You hungry? You wanna eat? Let's eat again. Eat. So I was saying, you need to go B4 in the mid lane and then retake this space and then push out Ryze by taking control over this space. And then Ryze has to go all the way around, right? So that's how you punish. Then you're going to miss a couple of CS here, but it's fine because you managed to retake control over this very important space. All right? But now, instead, we have a situation where Orianna is going straight to top to catch. And what happens is that Team Liquid managed to get the mid prio, and they managed to push in the top wave all the way. So now they can maintain all of this space, and Dignitas actually just wasted 2 pink wards. 150 G's, baby. You know? That's important. Very important. And now Team Liquid have the better position for the Rift, and they're starting it. Bottom wave is pushed, and depending as can't remember if it's cannon. It is cannon. So this is going to slow push towards Dignitas. So the bottom wave is indeed good for Dignitas, but Rift Herald is secured because of what we just spoke about. Dignitas are using this opportunity to go into mids, but I think this is where Dignitas should have looked to force. I don't think they should allow this to happen. I think this is where you need to force. Potentially they're afraid of Trinity Force and no item on Aatrox, and they're just looking to trade. But losing mid tower when you have Senna is rough. Because yeah, keep in mind they have Ryze ult, they have ways they are gonna come in on a flank. They have a lot of space to work with. They can Ryze ult. Like even here, I think a good move would just be to Ryze ult yourself back to here or something. You know, back to here, maybe even back to here, and then you can be on time. Just use Ryze ult as a tool to defend the mid tower, and maybe that could be the genius play. Not look for a fight. Maybe that's dangerous running into GP, Orianna, and Thresh. Instead, you Ryze your ult, your teammates to safety, and you clear the wave, and you get everything from both worlds. Because now with the mid tower down, it's not the end of the day. Dignitas lose the Rift. There is no plating, so the gold value is not going to increase that much, and mid tower is clutch here. Very big. I think using Ryze ult to get back would definitely be the way. Okay, so now the fact that Team Liquid don't have a mid tower, I think Dignitas will be in favor of taking mid prio. GP with Trinity Force, depends on what impact has in base. Does he have enough to buy a Black Cleaver, for example? Then it would definitely be a difference maker. But now, because Dignitas have this mid tower, all of a sudden the dynamic of this game changes completely. GP goes bottom. GP can ult onto mid if there's a fight breaking out. He's going to be able to TP soon. And then with this 3-man can hover into Ryze side, and then they can go for it. The way Team Liquid want to play, I think, is to just play 2-2-1. Ooh, the root comes down, the hook comes out, and that is all she wrote. I don't know what he's doing here though. Like what the Doublelift is just watching them walk up. This is not that great. Just watching them walk up, waiting to last as a creep, but his team is not on the map, Ryze is not on the map, no one's on the map, and Dignitas with smart vision placement here, knowing 100% what they're dealing with. Ryze is in base, so this is not that great. Not that great. There it comes. There it comes. So very nice here from Johnson, because he had only one last bullet, and then he threw the flamethrower, and then he had the moves. Cool. Flamethrower route. Okay. Is it flamethrower? I don't even know what I'm saying, man. Yeah, Doublelift could also just flash the thing. I'm saying flamethrower, but is it even flamethrower that roots? Ah man, 200 IQ champ. Whatever. Last bullet of the root weapon. Fuck it. This champ, man. How do you cast this champ? Gravity cannon. Thank you. Gravity cannon. There we go. Gravity YamatoCannon. Is it? I don't know if it is. I might be winking. Okay, okay. Next thing comes up. Tredsky. Oriana going to the wrong side of the map. Drake of Team Liquid. It looks pretty free here from this position. The side lanes are getting constantly pushed in. Team Liquid really trying to shake up the NA meme. God bless them. Smite for Schönfire. He has Rift Herald, so he cannot ward hop away. Dignitas. You know, I was saying that Team Liquid are in better position to do this, Drake, but you know, at what cost? You know, they are trading a lot of CS on top and the top tower for this Drake, and I don't know if it's actually worth it. That's why I was saying that Team Liquid are in better position, because now Team Liquid got the blue buff, they got 3 waves of CS, and there's an easy argument to be made that that's worth it for Notion Drake. Because if Ryze is ahead, it's going to be juicy. Oriana showing now to recover. The Rift Herald on bottom. Muffin, make some noise. Okay, let's go back. Rift Herald for bottom tower. The Rift Herald was running out. Okay. Mid, still problematic. Mid prio is in Dignitas' favor. Mid prio into hover top over and over and over. Impact, it will take him so long time before he has enough power to even dive GP, and this is the worry here. So as long as Dignitas just play through mid, hover into top, let Oriana push, it's very difficult for Team Liquid to find an entry. I think maybe the play is to just send Ryze into bottom and let Aatrox be top, because Ryze is having no breathing room as we see here. Just mid prio into hover top, very simple for Dignitas. Mid prio, hover top, mid prio, hover top. While Froggen's team is taking mid prio, he's just hovering in a fog, making sure that he's pressuring mid, and then the moment the wave is dead, he shows up on top and everyone else is running into it. So I think it's time to send Ryze bot lane, because Ryze can legit dive GP. He can dive GP. Not in one go, but he can chunk him, and then like just straight up dive him. Team Liquid really need to send Ryze into bottom so they have a pressure point, because Aatrox doesn't pressure Ryze enough. Okay, there we go. Good stuff, Jensen. Good stuff, Team Liquid. We like it. Oh, okay. Oh, double if no flash. Double if no flash. Double if no flash. Boom. You better check your neck before you riggedy wreck yourself. Oof, okay. So the whole call here is we want to engage before we, of course, you know, have a flash on the enemy again. Strange how Jarvan doesn't have stopwatch in his runes. That's pretty troll. I think you know, going resolve second is reportable. Yes. Why don't you just go Guardian? So might as well go Guardian into inspiration on Jarvan. Your E applies Guardian. Just go Guardian on Jarvan. Really OP 2v2. Is that the way? Go Guardian? Honestly, it doesn't sound bad. Guardian Jarvan. Like, of course, you don't have that much damage, but you know, after first base, you don't have that much damage anyway. You're never gonna beat Lee Sin in a 1v1. You only play for 2v2. At least you get resolve and inspiration. This is what you want, right? But no stopwatch. It's strange. Like you're going Gargoyle Stoneplate anyway, and all that jazz. Ult lands, and there's the root from the gravity thing, and that's 2. Is it 2 for 1? No. I don't know if Impact dies. I doubt it. He applies Guardian. So basically, like if you buff someone and they take damage, then Guardian pops. Ah. I don't know what to do with you, Muffin. I'm getting worried, yeah? We're going to the... You're going to the vet tomorrow for the checkup. Is that why you're getting worried? He's going to the vet tomorrow, and I told him, and he's been meowing a lot ever since. Okay. Greg, engage. This is the difficulty, right? This is why I told you that Team Liquid can't really walk up for mid prio. They shouldn't even try. Like, it's too difficult. Like, even here, if Dignitas doesn't hard commit, like, imagine they GP-uld, they could also find a nice engage here. There's the GP-uld. There's the root. There's the ult Churnfire with the flash. And then impact with the flash too. 1 for 1, and I just think Team Liquid, the difficulty here is still the fact that they will never be able to walk up for mid prio. They lost mid tower for the rift, and it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Ryze is now finally in the bot lane. Look to pressure that GP. Let's see how much he accomplishes. Level 15 to 14, and he's building towards the Andri. No blue buff. Ryze is very happy to be bottom because he just take golems and gromp and just farm and become really, really big. This is what Jensen's been doing, 270 CS. It's almost as if Ryze is designed to kill jungle. Next Drake is spawning. Well, what is it? What is the muffin? It's okay. Why are you meowing? Why are you meowing, muffin? Where's the cookie? Hey, buddy. You okay now? You okay? You just wanted some attention? And now Cookie's making noise to distract you? So you're gonna leave? Okay. Okay. continue, huh? We continue. Okay. Dignitas group of Drake, they have 2 already. Trades from before. We had the tower top and the kill, and then the CS for Rise. Rise now trying to pressure into top. Team Liquid have very little Nash pressure without Rise committing all the way with TP, because the damage of Senna is not that big, but she can heal, so they can tank it forever. That's a plus. Atrox is not that weak either. Team fighting, I think, maybe isn't the best option for Team Liquid, especially if they've lost position already, and most of the time they will lose position because of the nature of the mid-prio situation. Shenfire is too low. I don't like the fact that Team Liquid are just looking here and watching cinema. Barrel lands on Coach JJ's forehead. This is a fight that Dig would love to take with the GP ult used. Kind of a bit too defensive. I think it could have been used offensively instead of on the wave. Dignitas could have definitely pressured here. 3 Drakes for Dignitas. 5v5 is definitely in favor of Dig. It's easy for them to get a better position because of mid-prio situation. Jensen needs to gain more and more through split, but I doubt it. At this point, I feel like the ship has sailed because of 3 Drakes and 4 Drakes, and the timing window for him to create something is just 4 minutes from this point onward. So it's very, very difficult. Okay, so thanks Cookie. Thanks Cookie for pressing the enter button. So you came here to press the enter button, so it just would go back to 0, and then you peace out. That is absolutely, that is insane. And now you want to enter the lamp again. Come on, Cookie. There's nothing to see inside of the lamp. Nothing, Cookie. Nothing to see in the lamp. Cookie. You're adorable, Cookie. Where were we, man? Whatever. Let's unleash the. Because I think I have a feeling who's gonna lose this game. I think Team Liquid is gonna lose this game. So I'm unleashing the plebs. Unleashing the plebs. SGPU could have been more aggro. I think Team Liquids are gonna lose this game. Losing mid tower was huge, honestly. Was huge. And then double if burning flash and dying is also huge. And then... oh my goodness, evil Jacob Wolf. Ooh. You gifted a sub. Thank you so much, Egedi. That is very nice. That is very nice. Thank you so much, Egedi. Welcome. Welcome to the sub squad, evil Jacob Wolf. If you had to kill either one dog or one cat, choose, that would just kill myself. I would have no problem killing myself in that moment. Does Muffin acting different lately, like hiding in spots? No, he's just very talkative. He's very talkative, and this is how he is when he wants to play. I'm going to a doctor checkup tomorrow, and ever since I told him, he's been kind of whiny. But Elena really likes to talk with the cats, so they are very talkative too. They are meowing a lot. It's just something that they do. We've encouraged it, you know? There was a time where Muffin had a lot of problems with his bones, and he had a lot of bone pain, and those were the times where he was hiding in spots, as you're saying. He was like hiding inside of the sofa, you know, and that was like a really, really obvious sign that something was wrong, you know. But now he's eating CBD oil, and he's doing super well. Snakes or spiders? I think spiders are cuter. I think snakes are also cute sometimes. Nevertheless, back to this game and why I think Team Liquid are gonna lose. It's just I have very little faith because of how you need to execute this combo. You need to make sure that Team Liquid pressure bottom super hard and use the fact that they have like they have stronger split, but it's just not happening. And Dignitas, I think there'll just be opportunities where they'll be able to take a bigger fight, but it's just not happening. Team Liquid is walking up way too far here. Like what are they doing? This is no, CBD, not THC. Team Liquid are on a journey. Fire. This is basically it's funny. It's funny because this is kind of the story of Team Liquid, right? Broxa is on a different continent. This is Europe. This is NA. Broxa. US government. Nevertheless, Team Liquid tried to contest mid 2v2, and they paid the price for it. Here though, this is a very curious position because Team Liquid don't get caught in any big AoEs here if they work with the space that they have here. So I'm no subscriber, I'm strictly here for business. Nice. Because here they don't get AoE down and GP ult has already been used. And double F can top everyone off. So this is not the end of the day. Because Shenfire is on the flank, so maybe you can find some kickaroos. Let's play it. How to predict, how to predict. I think if anything, Dig have a very good position to walk into mid. Because here, they don't necessarily need to chase. Right? I think if they walk into mid here, pressure, and then take over this side of the jungle and pressure Nash, it's so much better. But they're chasing into Team Liquid. Let's see how it goes. I think chasing was a mistake. Okay. Grig. How did Impact end up here? Impact has no E. Impact E'd over the wall. That's unique Q. Ooh. Watch Shenfire get popped here. Auto. I don't know. Why do you give your sub jungler letting him play Lee Sin? I think is very dangerous. Okay, so we were analyzing the fight over there, and Shenfire got popped, and Impact's decision to try to follow Shenfire was just bad. I think them fighting together, they are not doing anything in this fight. Let's take a look at the rest of it. Ooh, that's an Orianna ult. The rest of it here, the issue is still they're chasing into the enemy, and Dignitas want the enemy to chase into you. And now with Jarvan not finding a clear engage here, like it's hard for Jarvan to pull the trigger because of how much space there is here. Like there's so much space. Like this is the best case scenario. Like it's easy for Jarvan to fight down a lane or in a choke point like this, right? Or in a choke point like in the middle of the lane. But here there is so many entries. You know, there's so many entries, and everyone is spreading out. Team Liquid is spreading out, and is just very difficult to find an engage. So I think Dignitas is just a mistake here that they're forcing a fight when they pushed Team Liquid into a bad position already. CodeJJ engaging in, has Gauga Stoneplate. It's not balanced, of course. Jensen with the movement, using that gold value. Ooh, Huni with an oink. Look at this. Look at the barrel, look at the barrel, look at the barrel. This is the barrel. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. And poof. Fuck up. Okay. And boom. Fuck off. Fuck up, not fuck off. Sorry. Jensen in the bot lane. Outcome good for Team Liquid. They were in a bad position, and the Dignitas were forcing into them. So this was just poor decision making from Dignitas here to take this fight. And Team Liquid, I finally get the mid tower. Rise got to farm bottom. It's a great position. You know, this improves the chances. This improves the chances of Team Liquid winning. Very nice. Very nice. Finally, man. Finally. Yeah. Jensen. Good freaking, step up. If they gave him the space and, he played into bottom earlier, this pressure could have started earlier, because this Ninja Tabi deserves to be punished. Punished, baby. Jensen. Punching the Nexus. Huni. No TP. He TP'd in, for the fight earlier. Team Liquid. Not a lot of Nash pressure. They're just waiting. If no one's showing on bot, they're happy, right? No one's showing on bot. They could have also potentially made the decision for Team Liquid to just start Nash, right, and just TP with Rise. Okay, Jensen, nice, good stuff, Jensen. Very well played. So many people showing on bottom. This is a Nasher start, but Rise is most of the damage on Nash as well. He's going to region with Ravenous Hunter, of course. He does a lot of damage to it as well. Heal him, Senna. Heal him. It's your job. Ooh, poof. Poof. Oh, shit. Oh, the kick. Oh. Oh. Run. Fly, you fools. Very tricky spot there when GP dies, has no TP, and Rise finally gets to punch the turret down bottom. Rise definitely finally had a good opportunity. Now they can continue to do so. They have Nash. Rise has Nash. And this is huge. Game winning. Game winning. Tremendous. Tremendous. Soon Deathcap on Rise as well. He's going to be one-shotting people. And now Morello buy on Orianna is not good. This is my first time watching the game. First time watching the game. I haven't seen this game. Rise is pushing bot. Just wait. Put down some wards. Get the free inhib. Make the enemy move around. All is good, all is good. The timing of Team Liquid pushing in the waves is just wrong here. Because here, the wave on bottom is crashing when there is no pressure elsewhere. Infernal Soul, for some champions is good, but it's only good for poking, and there is very little poking on in Dignitas composition. Like it's like a comet. Like Infernal Soul is like a comet, so it's not like the craziest thing ever, Nice Johnson camera. Okay, we're back. So yeah, Team Liquid keep doing the same mistake over and over. They keep funneling in the waves at the wrong time. Orianna clears bottom, and then, the wave crashes mid, and then they clear mid, and there is no repercussion at all here. Here, the Greek should die. The W didn't go off. Jensen has W. Didn't W. Should have W'd. Could you just briefly explain when Morello should be built and when it's bad? Just fly, you fools. Nope. Morello is, it's like, it's not gold efficient unless Grievous Wounds is effective for the game. You don't get more penetration for upgrading it, and he says fly. You don't get more penetration. The AP you get from it is terrible. The health is pointless. You could spend that 1400 gold to build towards a different item, buy a needlessly large rod, and you're better off, you know? Okay, so Team Liquid, keep funneling waves into the enemy, not the way forward, and the Nash was useless. They get a turret. Okay, so still, the outline is the same. Team Liquid need to look to split, and Dig need to look to team fight. With flashes on, Jarvan's value is very, very low. Ryze can one-shot anyone on the map. It's very big, very nice, very juicy. Very, very juicy indeed. Don't they have a lot of healing with Aatrox, Ryze, Masteries, and Senna? But I think the issue with the build that I have is if you really felt like you needed Morello or Grievous Wounds, you might as well just buy Executioner's Calling, right? Executioner's Calling is cheaper, and the price you pay for Morello, I think, is too much. And in this case, Froggen also bought Liandry's. When your death cap is so late, I guess GP has Executioner. When you buy Liandry so late, I mean, when you buy Morello third item, it's just terrible. It's just that you want death cap third. It gives you too much value to skip it. Right now we're at the point of the game where he needed to have a death cap. Buying buying penetration so late in the game just is counterintuitive. Either skip the Liandry or skip the Morello. I think the Liandry is fine. I like the Liandry, and I think you keep the Liandry and you buy death cap third. My nose is itching so much, man. Must be all the cocaine. No, I'm kidding. I've never done cocaine in my life. Team Liquid, of course, still no mid prio. Dig running it down. Ooh, Shenfire. Ward hopping away. Shenfire, not so useful on the Lee Sin. Here, when Team Liquid have TPs on, they should just run it down bottom with the TP of Ryze and Aatrox. But Dignitas composition gains value because Elder is spawning, Baron is spawning, and that makes it easy for them to play and to execute the comp. GP is, once again, we see the issue here with Team Liquid, that they are crashing the waves at the wrong time. So here, you know, GP cleared bottom because Ryze crashed the wave, and then now Aatrox crashes right after. So GP is just, he's playing Overcooked. GP is playing Overcooked, and he's, he's just clearing bot, clearing top, clearing bot, clearing top, because the waves are just, what's it called? Crashing at the wrong time. It's not so good. Okay, Dignitas are starting, but the crab was taken here by Aatrox earlier. Ryze has TP on, Shenfire, can you look for steal? Grig is level 12. Poke is good. Good W here from Double Lift. There is Redemption. Holy, Johnson's shield is so fucking big on this champ. They're forcing all in? Why? Why are they forcing all in? Why are you forcing all in? Why are you forcing all in? There is no need. Junsun, using the power of Aphelios. There's no need to go all in. No need to overforce. They stopped. They stopped. They stopped. They stopped. They stopped. I guess they stopped because KoJJ went. Yeah, it's okay. KoJJ dying is fine. It's just here Impact can maybe back off and Shermfire doesn't maybe need to burn Flash. It's fine. It's not the end of days. What are your thoughts about Jarvan tank build? Well, the thing is, he's not going to be useful regardless later on in the game, so you're doomed either way. So the difficult thing about Elder and why it makes it so much harder to split and when Elder is on is because the proximity of Elder to bottom. Like when you have Nash on, it's very easy to just, you know, play on bottom, and if the enemy commits into bottom, you go for Nash. But now if enemy plays for Elder, all of a sudden Ryze needs to, like, they can just play for the objective that is on the opposite side of the map. Ideally here, what you want to do is still for Team Liquid to play for the Baron, and then if Dignitas decide to go all the way to the Elder, this is where you just legit go for whatchamacallit. Double for some reason took the blue from Ryze. Very rude. Very fucked up, honestly. It's pretty big for Ryze to cap CDR. It's a pretty troll. Jensen looking to base to get what? Void Staff, and you're going to burn TP for that. Maybe they think that this is going to be the final fight, but this is very bad. Very, very bad. I don't think... Isn't it better to have an off-tank build with Jarvan? The thing is, regardless of what you build on Jarvan, he's not going to be tanky enough. He's not going to be doing enough damage. So... I don't know. So here, once again, I think the decision from Team Liquid should have been keep Ryze bottom. If the enemy plays for Elder, you just start Nash, and that's it. You know, you just don't give a shit about Elder. Elder Dragon is not gonna change the outcome of split push. Aatrox will still be fine, and Ryze will win anyone. And now this is very dangerous. This is so close. Like this is just terrible planning from Team Liquid. They're not on time. This is desperation. Greg has smite on again, and oh, okay, okay. Team Liquid get it. Okay, Elder is on. Dignitas are happy to fight 5v5. Okay, Elder for Nash. Bottom inhib should prevent Dignitas from making any advancements. Jensen no TP. The game lives for another day. He had no reason for Ryze to stick around for so long. He also has ult to get out. I think he's just being super greedy here. Jensen was so patient the entire game, but here it's just not good. Moby boots and Shurelia's on. Oh, Jensen. Oh, Jizuke. Oh. Almost Jizuke. Gragas Elise was banned second wave. How does this game end? Because here Jensen dying doesn't make that much a difference in terms of macro and what they can accomplish on the map. Unless they're looking to dive here, but trash and GP position, they're not ready for it. Oh, the root. The root. Ooh. Okay, the reaction was a bit too slow here. Like Greg can reach him in time. Like here Senna's dead if Greg is not taking a power nap. But he took a power nap and didn't kill on time. Froggen is deep. Ooh. Deep. Deep, 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 deep. Okay, well this is Greg's fault. Mechanical misplay. He just waited too long. Senna can get popped here and it would make a big difference. Would be good. Is this double inhib situation? Team Liquid get double inhib here. But End maybe is optimistic. End is very optimistic, I think. GP can clear wave and I think just inhib into walk off in the sunset. This is not good. What? Oh, good move. Interesting. No, run away! Run away! Run away! No! No! You had 2 inhibs. The game was over. No! 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 Team Liquid, no! Is that the first stack of Dark Harvest with double lift? Oh no. Ah. Ah. You had 2 inhibs, the game was over, and then you got cheeky, okay, you hit the turret a little bit, you broke the turret, run away from me, baby! Run away! Run away as fast as you can! You took the tower, you won the game! The game is over, the game is over, but instead you took the chance to bend over. Ah. Ah. Ah, look at Michael Jarvan, Grig, boom. And then the moonfall. Look at that barrel, man. Look at that barrel damage. Like, you guys are praising Johnson for this? Is this why people are praising Johnson? Oh, man. Look at this battle. There's a battle and the Jarvan ult. It's so good. But Huni... What the fuck did Huni do here though? This is pretty troll. No, guys. Whoever says that... Look. Look. Okay? Okay. Jarvan combo, yeah? And then this is the root. Gravity cannon, yeah? Root comes down. Doesn't do crazy damage. Doesn't do crazy damage. But then look at the barrel here. Okay? The barrel crits for 1.3k, 1k. Like... It's the battle, okay? You is blind, yeah? You guys are blind. This is the barrel. This is the barrel from hell, man. You guys are memeing, but Gangplank did in fact define this series. Honestly, Greg smurfed here. Greg smurfed here pretty fucking hard. It's a good ult and it's just Greg smurfed. Greg smurfed. Oh, honestly, Team Liquid threw the game. They threw the game. So people are hyping Johnson. He's playing solid. He's playing solid, but nothing out of the ordinary. We still don't know what kind of AD carry Johnson is when Kaiser's meta, Zaya's meta, and you actually have to take some bold decisions. Because that's like the skill expression meta, right? This is not a meta where AD carries get to express that much skill. And that's why players like Double Lift hate Senna. Don't you think TL could end without Ryzold? Okay. Okay, so they die here. Let's see where it goes. Johnson played a solid game. I don't want to take anything away from him, but to say that he was crazy good is whatever. You know, I would hold my reservations. Okay, Doublelift, the American sniper, American-born, MSI finalist 2 times, multiple wins on different teams. Doublelift is coming in. He's coming in. He's sniping in. He's auto-attacking. He's going in. Root lands. Boom. Pow. Nice. Nice. What face at the end? Actually, that's fucked up. I just hate Senna so much. Wow. Okay.